to you live from Indianapolis. We got the king on the right.
Uh-oh. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Don't worry, it is not me that's going to commentate this third place match. We're going to have Greg Kinsler, Miser on the mic. We're just making sure we're doing a sound check and everything is good to go.
What do we got, Dubai going here?
We do have Dubai, so this is only a one-gamer. The winner will be in the final.
Exactly.
Seth has actually been in 2 finals in purple, but one he couldn't. No one knows because he had a flight early and he had to take it.
Yeah.
I offered him a room to stay, and it was the first time I ever met him, and he didn't know anybody.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Sting decided he wanted to put the screws in.
Cool. Yeah, so Seth missed his first final, and that's why you guys saw Pecan in Orlando instead of Seth. It was because Seth had to leave. Pecan had no shoes, and that's where Pecan got his name, No Shoe Pecan.
Well, Craw had no shoes last night for a little while, too, King. Any comment about that?
Well, I think a lot of people had no shoes on, including King that night. Oh, that was last night.
Last night.
Yeah. All right, so we got Greg Kinsler coming up.
You can talk.
Well,
So I'm trying to do some stuff.
okay,
Oh, boy.
Well, I'm going to go real quick because I just grabbed some
We're
pictures.
still,
and
still got a good line to the green here.
I can get somebody. Python, you want to talk a little bit?
You're so good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you say?
There we go. Onto the green, safe as could be. And we just lost Richard King, so he could go do his video and photography stuff. So you guys are stuck with me for a little while. So just to reiterate, loser is third in this match. Winner goes on to face Seth Harris in a best-of-5 format.
Seth's going to sit in for this match.
Seth?
He's going to scout who he's...
All right. Seth wants to get a little in-depth analysis and
find out who Seth is.
A little scouting.
Who is the dentist?
we are going to be joined
That I played with all day Friday.
by Seth Harris right now. The man sitting there waiting to see who's coming to face him. How's it feel, sir?
Dan, you got me?
Nope, I don't think so.
Are we good? I think we're good.
I think we're good. Yep.
All right.
Welcome. Congratulations. That was a really good job.
Dan, I appreciate it, man.
So, how does it feel? Being able to sit there right now?
It'll feel a lot better after the finals, hopefully. But
Got it.
No, it feels good to be here. It's kind of the goal.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of Golden Tee left to play today.
Yeah, you played some really smart Golden Tee against Crawford in that match. That was, really impressive. You handled your business.
I'll be honest. The layup on 16.
Oh, Craw just got wet.
The layup on 16 was a bit of a struggle.
We were discussing that here.
Up by 3, and I saw the shot. And I feel like I definitely had a great shot at the green. But I made the call to layup, and, in hindsight, I think it was the right call. But I really just don't like laying up.
Yeah, I don't think any of us like laying up. My question to you, and Craw dropped a stroke there. So, chasing 2.
Say that. Is he up by 2 right now?
You gotta find out here.
Yeah. 5-3. Yeah, 2 strokes right now.
All right.
But
Mess up the window hole again?
No, this is Dubai.
Carl's a good player. He can come back from 2 down. But Lehde's going to have to give an opening at some point.
Yeah. I'm going to let you give a little discussion with the crew here. I got to get on with my American flight and see if I can reschedule.
All right. It was just me. right, so Kins is coming on now. I'm sure everybody knows Craig Kinsler.
Nope.
One of the great players of all time.
Oh, Seth, man. It's a heck of a run you got going on right now, bud.
Man, I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. It's the goal coming out of here. It's fun to win tournaments, fun to play well, but the goal is to get that golden ticket.
Yeah, so, I know you're going to play for a nice chunk of change here, but obviously the number one thing in this tournament is that pass to the World Championships, and what does that what does that really mean to you?
I'll be honest. In the grand scheme of Golden Tee, I'm still probably considered a newbie, but that doesn't. I've put a ton of time and a ton of money, and you could probably ask my wife. It takes a toll. Putting the time in to do it.
Sure.
And it's been a goal. I gave it a run in the normal channel of qualifying and came up short. I gave it a run in the money shot, came up a little bit short there. And this is kind of my last chance. It would be incredible. It would mean a ton to actually qualify and get out there to Vegas. That's the reason why I came out here. So
yeah, it's been really impressive. You've been on your game, and qualifying for the World Championships is quite, it's kind of like the pinnacle of Golden Tee. You're talking the best of the best, and one of you three guys is going to get it done, and that's awesome to see and be a part of.
I'm happy to just be one of those three that has the shot at it. To be honest.
Yeah, you're playing great. I know. I know Paul and Crawdaddy are going to be very, very, very tough competitors, and they want it as bad as you do, and we're looking forward to a awesome, exciting final.
And this is what's great about this tournament. I've been to a lot of peg tournaments, and it's always one and done. It's you win or you lose on one game, and this is the most unique tournament I've ever been to. At least in the winners bracket, it's best 2 out of 3, but coming up, whoever wins this game, this first match is going to be best 3 out of 5.
Correct. Yep.
So there's a lot of Golden Tee to be played tonight, and it's not going to be a one-off. You have one good round and you're in.
Yeah, so
you've got to be consistent.
Yeah, Jason and I kind of came up with this concept a couple years ago for the Indy Open. We kind of wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit more unique, and everybody seems to love the format. It's really cool. With a lot of these courses, one bad shot and the match could be over. But
right.
with this format, if you make one mistake, you're not, you might lose that game, but you're still alive.
Right. That's what's so unique and interesting. It's with this kind of format, the cream really rises to the top. Anybody, a lot of people can have a really good round, and a lot of people can have a really bad round.
Yeah.
And that can be it for your tournament.
Absolutely.
With the best of 5 format, it's the best player is going to win. No one's going to get lucky. It's so unique, and I really like it. It's just something different that we're not used to.
Exactly, and that's what like this tournament. Jason and I are always trying to think of something that is a little bit outside the box, things like that, and whether it be the format of the tournament or this tournament being like only for people who had never played or did not qualify for Worlds last year, things like that. We want to give back to the guys that really make this game go. And all you guys, you're not the bangers that are playing 1,000 games a month. You're that next level guys, where a lot of you play,
right.
1 or 200, whatever it is. But you're not that 31 handicap guy. You
right.
guys, from looking around the room for the most part, we're all between like 26 and 29s. And
right.
I really looked at this field and thought it would not have surprised me one bit if essentially 20 of the 30-man the 30-man field would have won. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised.
Absolutely.
I mean, it was such a deep field, and a lot of players with like skill level, you know. So
very close, and that's again another thing about this tournament that's so unique. There's not a player in this room that has ever showed up at a tournament and knew that they had any chance of winning, because you've got Gossett and Haas,
sure.
Luna, and you.
No, not anymore.
You know,
maybe before, but
no, don't sell yourself short. It's, you know, you always have a chance every tournament that you enter. Nobody in this room has ever gone into a real, legitimate, big-time tournament and had any chance at winning. This is the first time that any of us have. I mean, this is uncharted territory.
Right. So, yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying. I mean, your goal at a PEG event always, first and foremost, is to make the cut, right?
Always.
Absolutely. I mean, you're not going there thinking about winning, thinking about, you know, whatever. You want to make the cut. You want to get into match play, into the goal bracket.
Right.
And I definitely, I mean, you're right. Most of the guys here probably have that exact same mentality.
Because I mean, everybody in this room are good players. Mm-hmm. But
definitely,
you know, at a PEG tournament with guys that do this several hours, 6 days a week, it's hard to compete. And we know that, you know, barring some kind of miracle, we're not going to beat those guys, you know, 8 or 10 rounds in a row in a tournament.
Yeah,
so this
absolutely.
is what's amazing about this. I came to this tournament knowing that there's not a clear-cut elite player that is very likely going to win the whole thing. So, and that's what's been exciting about it. I've been excited about it for a while.
So update us on the match real quick. I can't see the monitor right now. I'm on the other side, but
we're Cross started to struggle a little bit. I don't know what Lehde has now, but I know Craw's 11 under. I know he's down by several strokes.
Okay.
So he's got some work to do.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for talking. I'm going to pass Dan Miser back the headset and let him go from there, because I got a couple of things to do right now on the computer on the other side. So.
All right, Ken. Thanks
guys.
As always.
Good luck, Seth. Love you. Love everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, brother. Okay, so Dan's got one thing to do here, and then he'll be back on the mic. But right now we've got, you know, David Crawford and Paul Lehde playing for the winner of the losers bracket to go to the finals. It looks like Craw's actually picked up a stroke, but I believe he's still down by 5 right now. So he's got some work to do. Anybody that knows this game, they know Dubai's a tough course. I don't know anybody that just feels like they can dominate Dubai, so anything can happen. But Craw's in a little bit of a hole, so he's going to have to make some strides here, and Lehde's probably going to have to give him a little bit of an opening at some point, and it's possible. But right now, it looks like we're down by 5. Is that what you're seeing?
Yep.
Yeah.
And, that was a skinny landing right there.
But he made it and made the eagle. That was very, very clutch by Lehde.
Yeah, that's one of those openings you were talking about. There's a lot of those holes where you can get them on this course. So,
and that's what's crazy about this game. That very, very easily could have gone the other way. It's one little bounce, one way or the other, and then all of a sudden, Craw's down by 3 if he goes in the water.
Yep.
And and we've got a little bit closer of a game, but it just didn't fall that way. We've got 6 holes left. And
so I'd be thinking about running that around the left. It looks like he's going that way with an A1.
That's exactly what he did.
No need to play to the right there. I know the wind's there, so.
Depending on, I didn't see where the pin location was. Many times I like to go to the right on this, but if that pin location is tucked in, that'd be a tough shot from the right.
Yeah.
Looking at that, where that is now, I probably would have gone to the right just for my game, because I would like to avoid that really strong crosswind. But guys that are really good with their little baby cuts, this is a nice look for them. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Did you address that comment?
Haha. You did. You did see Kinsler on MTV. They did a special on him. It was 2008?
Oh, geez. I got to say even before that.
Was it before that? Maybe 2004?
Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah. It's
It might have been
2004,
in
2000 even. Who knows? But yeah, it's a long time ago.
Golden T4 days.
Yeah.
And they did a special on Kinsler. And so thanks for bringing that up. It's kind of a funny thing to talk to Kinsler about. But yeah, he was on
We got
MTV.
a 4-stroke lead now. So
All right.
chipping away.
Yeah, we were at 6 earlier.
Yeah.
Crawls, he's clawing back.
Yep. All right. So we got a big, strong wind. You got a 2-tier green. The most important thing you possibly can do on this hole is make sure you are on the correct tier.
Yeah, and with this wind, actually, a lot of times I'll try to land up on the top tier, and that wind with the downhill slope is actually going to bring it back off the wall, but it's a little bit of a tricky shot.
Yep.
That was beautiful.
Yep. Well done.
That was
coming at the hole.
Ideal shot by Crawford.
And Stink says, okay,
And he
you showed me the way.
They'll make these putts, and we're still at, 4?
Yeah, we got all sorts of comments about when it was, 2003. That's all good, but nobody's posted the link yet. Somebody needs to get busy out there and post a link.
All right, so Cam says, MTV True Life, I'm a Gamer 2003. Kins is over here. Actually, he's laughing at me right now.
I think he's ready to take a swing at us.
He
looks angry and drunk.
But yeah, it was a cool thing. I know Kins laughs about it, but it was pretty cool to get that kind of national recognition for Golden Tee. I wish they had that more now. We've seen some pretty obscure things on ESPN lately. Golden Tee is obviously a little obscure as far as competition world, but it's cool to get that kind of recognition for a great game that we all love. It'd be cool for the world to see how great of a game it is.
Yeah, Greg has definitely been a first-rate ambassador for this game.
And obviously one of the greatest players to ever play, but one of the greatest people. If you if you ever met him, it's just the personality type of guy he is. He's never met a stranger.
We got a little bit of a interesting setup here. I mean, you got a crosswind. You got to make sure your carry takes you all the way down past the water. You can't really let it drift too far beyond. But one thing I'm going to tell you is I can't believe there's any circumstance where Craw lets this not get down to the hole level.
Yeah,
he's got to find a way to get to that hole.
You just can't leave it short, and he didn't. That's great.
Yeah, little,
that's
but
great.
Good shot.
And this is the type of situation where if Lehde makes a mistake, you let him right back into the game. So, there's not really a safe play here.
Right.
This is one you don't want to miss a green. So you kind of have to go for it to some degree.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, when I'm trailing in a match like this in an opponent, what I'm looking for, what I'm hoping for more than anything, I can't say that I'm ever rooting for a guy to fail, but what I'm hoping for is the toughest possible setup you could ever think of or imagine, because I want to try and find a way to steal a stroke or two executing something you can't.
Right. Yeah, it's you never root for anybody to fail, but you're rooting for an opening.
Yeah, and the opening I want is a brutal setup that somehow miraculously I can stick that you can't.
Right. And you know what? In these last 2 holes, that's very possible.
Yeah. And
this is Dubai, and it's it can be 18 is an equalizer.
Yeah, 17-2. There's a little bit of a glitch on this hole.
Yes.
Where if you hit with release, you can get an unplayable lie, even though you're in the middle of the green.
I've hit it on some really good rounds, and it's cost me 2 strokes there. This is a very difficult shot.
Oh.
And he just drills it. That's beautiful.
That is a really nice shot.
It's beautiful. And again, when you're Lehde, this is a tough shot. So how do you play this safe?
Right. There's no layup.
You
I like what he's doing here.
You want to be on the green, but you know, that's a great shot. It's safe.
Oh, but he was against the wall. I mean, that was one of those
Right.
that could have ended up that way.
And he can afford to give up a stroke here.
But he doesn't need to.
He doesn't. It clicked one to the right. Great putt.
Yeah, the big breaker. I like that.
All right, so we're going to the final hole here. We
Down
got
4.
a 4-stroke lead.
Practically insurmountable.
So, you know, what do you do here if you're leading?
If I'm leading, there's the only thing I'm doing is I'm going for that green because.
Are you considering a layup here?
No, not a chance. Not up 4.
All
up
right. 2,
I might consider it depending on what comes out of Cross and his result. But up 4, even if Cross sticks the green, about the only way that I wouldn't do it is if Cross holes out here.
Okay.
Because the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get up and down with par like you do every other time. You know, you're used to what happens when you get wet and get dropped off.
But even then, with that kind of wind, with the drop that you would get across the water on the front side of the green, it's a very difficult approach.
Yeah, it's not too bad with like a little 7-iron chip coming in at it.
That's a great shot there by
yeah, that
Craw.
was well executed, nicely done, kept it down low, didn't have to worry about the rollover. Yeah, so on a 4-stroke lead or something that's, you know, big like that, I don't mind leading the stroke off. That was really nice.
That's a dagger right there. That's a dagger. Barring a miracle.
All right, well, we got a 3rd place Calcutta horse. Congratulations, Seth.
Hey, appreciate it.
You and I are cashing in on Cross Calcutta there. Now we got one more to go get, and that's yours. So give us the first one.
Well, let's see what happens. Thanks for having me.
All right, Seth. Good luck.
All right. And we're about to go off air for just a second, but it looks like there'll be somebody coming in to join you here in just a few minutes.
You have now completed this course.